Hello peoples, it's Gonz. I just got back from Target for Black Friday and you wouldn't believe it, I was first in line. Not because I waited in line for 8 hours, no, I resorted to violently clearing people out of my way. I didn't have a bat, so I just had to use this broom, but it worked fine. I heard one guy even say, "Oh, I just wanted a toy for my kid!" But I know that was just a facade to give him the chance of getting the Black Friday deal of the year. Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood on Nintendo DS.
If you're an American born in the last 60 years, then you've certainly heard of this thing called Black Friday. A day where stores across the nation host a wide array of mind-blowing sales, trying to bring in as much traffic and money as humanly possible. But where did the name Black Friday actually come from? Well, there was a day in history long ago before any of us had gained the ability to breathe, way back on September 24th, 1869. What happened was these two Wall Street financiers, Jim and Jay, bought up copious amounts of gold, planning to hoard them in hopes that they can turn around and make tons of profit. However, on that fateful Friday, other people found out about their doings and it caused a whole financial crash. That was what was originally known as Black Friday. The name only started to resemble our definition in the 1950s. When the amount of traffic caused by shoppers the day after Thanksgiving became worse and worse, cops created the term to pretty much sum up how much the day sucks. Today, Black Friday essentially means the biggest shopping day of the year, but in reality it's a day where consumers fight to the death over inanimate objects. Literally. Well, I guess the best place to check for deals on video games would be the store that will probably be dead in a few years, GameStop. And this year they're having some pretty killer sales, such as a Nintendo Switch with Mario Kart 8 and a gift card for $299.99. That's almost as good as last year's deal, which was a Nintendo Switch with Mario Kart 8 and a gift card for $299.99. Their most notable deal, though, is probably a buy one get one on all Xbox 360, PS3, DS, Wii, Wii U, and PS Vita games, along with a buy two get one on all used PS4, Xbox One, 3DS, and Switch games. If you maximize the deal to its full potential, that's practically 33% off each current-gen game, and 50% off each last-gen game. That's an absolute steal if you're at a GameStop in the vacuum of space. You see, GameStop's prices are aimed at a more casual crowd, who don't really care about the price, they just care that they're getting the game they need to satisfy Little Billy. Even buying some of the priciest, most current titles in the buy to get one wouldn't net you much of a gain over buying them used elsewhere. As for games from the previous generation, GameStop offers an incredible selection of ways to lose money. Buying things used kinda kills the excitement of Black Friday. It's like, wow, a Samsung 55-inch Class 4K Smart TV for $328, a whole $50 off! It feels like there's some weird stigma against buying used items. Additionally, I think a good portion of the average consumers don't think to check to see if they can get something cheaper elsewhere. Those are really the only reasons I think Black Friday thrives like it does. Oftentimes, the best deals you can find are the ones that are actually the results of glitches and errors. A good example is how last year Best Buy mispriced the Switch version of Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection down to $5, while the other consoles were mispriced as $10. This clearly happened because the Switch version was supposed to be $5 off, while the other versions were supposed to be $10 off, and instead of taking those amounts off, they just accidentally made them the price. I missed a lot of errors like that last year, but I did manage to catch two of them. Walmart mispriced Doom on Switch down to a whopping 1 in combination with $2, and Diablo 3 on Switch down to $16. These weren't advertised anywhere, it didn't even work online, but when you took them to the counter in store, they just rang up that way. Both of these were full $60 releases, and at this point, Diablo 3 was only 21 days old. I, of course, took advantage of this and bought all the copies I could find so I could sell them for a profit. Maybe Jim and Jay are my spirit animals. I think the last time I bought something from a major retailer on Black Friday that wasn't part of some horrendous price error was actually from a buy two get one sale at GameStop. I bought Sonic Gems Collection, Donkey Konga, and Donkey Konga 2. Yes, it was that long ago. Nowadays, I find the most success at local mom and pop video game stores, rather than major chains. Not only do they offer a far wider selection, but their prices are usually geared more towards what they're going for on eBay, rather than what the average consumer will mindlessly pay. So when they're having a sale, it's way more likely to actually be a good deal. That's really all I have to say about this holiday. So remember guys, don't waste money on video games when your wife is already threatening divorce.